on this episode of Carnival Eats.
There's nobody that's doing it like you're doing it.
I feed them, honey.
The most fantastic pierogi I've had in forever.
Oh, my. That dip is creamy.
Oh, my God.
There's so much going on in there. I'm blown away.
Welcome to Carnival Eats.
Today, we'll be going to the Contraband Days Pirate Festival in Louisiana. But first, this suburban DC community hosts the Viva Vienna Festival every year on Memorial Day weekend. It's an alcohol-free event with an emphasis on family fun, and families return year after year to join in celebrating this unofficial kickoff to summer.
And it's time to eat.
This is the only place to be if you're looking for amazing Carnival Eats. There are over 50 food vendors to choose from.
Can't get enough funnel cake. This fluffy goodness.
Good, gooey, chocolate chips inside.
But I've got the inside scoop on the biggest and the best. The traditional Philly cheesesteak is one of America's favorite sandwiches. But these Philly cheesesteak fries are a new spin on a classic, and it's got the people coming back for more. Swapping out the bread for fresh-cut fries, this is one gooey indulgence I can't wait to get acquainted with.
We're hanging out with Brian, but he's taking orders. Hey, we're gonna be making Philly cheesesteak fries. It's good that he's busy, because you probably need a second to let that soak in.
It's big,
Right?
it's bold.
I hope you haven't eaten it for days. Is this a healthy diet for gymnasts?
Totally. We'll burn it off tomorrow.
The Philly cheesesteak fries. How did you come up with this?
We just said, let's kill the bread.
Right. Nobody has a Philly cheesesteak and says, oh man, the bread.
I don't.
How do we make these bad boys?
Start off with some Idaho potatoes.
Idaho potato.
You got it.
Sprinkle a few more in there, and we're just gonna lay this bad boy in there.
They're going at 350 degrees, about 5 minutes. We do bell pepper and, of course, the white onion. And a little bit of seasoning. Kosher salt, black pepper, cumin, a little bit of garlic, of course.
That is a mountain of meat right there. What kind of meat are we using?
Chopped beef.
Those fries are just about ready. There
They're
we go.
done. Nice and hot.
We got our onions, our peppers cooking here, our all-American beef.
Now,
Wow.
pile it up.
Come on, man.
And then, of course, the best for last, some good old cheddar, or whiz, as they call it up in Philly. I think we're good right there.
Man, you got to dig in. You got to find all the elements.
Absolutely. There you go.
Oh, man. Everything's done just right. Taste the cheddar. It's all American. It makes you feel like you're eating something that you've grown up with. I'm going to find some fries.
I'll never go back to eating this on a bun.
Give me 10 minutes. I need some alone time.
All right, I got you.
No problem.
Woo!
Oh, that's good.
I like the steak and fries.
Forget the French fries. Dad's going all meat.
It's a great combination.
Like, the more fries, the better it is.
She's a vegetarian and she still likes it.
It just wouldn't be right to visit Virginia without eating a little seafood. Big Fat Daddy's owner, Wayne, is known far and wide as Baltimore's barbecue king. He's been serving up his world-famous dishes at Viva Vienna for over 20 years. But barbecue isn't his only specialty. He's making me his Baltimore-style crab dip.
Simple, but bold.
And I come every year for it. Crab dip.
Is that a song?
I had the crab dip today.
Keep it going. So you've grown up in this world. I mean, this is...
Ever since I was 19, 32 years now. We come from Baltimore, Maryland, and when you think of Baltimore, when you think of Maryland, you think of Old Bay and you think of crabs. And we want to do something different, so we come up with crab dip.
in a bread bowl.
Yeah, in a bread bowl.
So let's do it.
You're gonna take that cream cheese off the sheet pan.
Cream cheese right
Yeah.
here.
Now you're gonna add half bag of cheese,
Shredded cheddar.
the mayonnaise.
Oh.
You got it, smear it in. Give it that extra flavor. Now we got the Worcestershire. Now you're gonna do a splash.
We're going spices and
You're
seasoning.
going salt, pepper, cayenne pepper.
Parsley.
Yeah. The granulated garlic, the lemon
David Lynch
juice,
was-
splash of sherry.
A splash. Just like when I... Hang on.
Oh!
This dip just got a little bit more
Yeah.
exciting.
Mix that up. Now we're gonna do the crab meat. We use claw meat. because claw meat's sweet, get fresh from local places around the area. Oh, absolutely amazing. So we're gonna add half of this. It's just fluff it, fluff and fold.
So you don't want to stir it too much because you don't want to break up that crab into smaller pieces.
Right. Okay, now we have our bread bowls.
Sourdough.
I'm gonna smear it in there.
So you just load it right up in there.
So every piece you pull out of there, you want a piece of crab dip in it.
Yeah.
We put the top in it, and then we bake it off. 15 minutes.
And what temperature are we sitting at?
550.
And here it is.
The finished product.
I mean, the presentation makes this thing so much fun.
Bon appetit.
And that dip is thick, it's warm, it's creamy, you got that melted cheese, all of that flavor. You get those big lumps, those big pieces of that claw meat. You know how to do it, Big Fat Daddy. I might be Big Fat Noah by the time this thing's done.
Wow. Oh, yum.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah?
That's right there.
Creamy goodness. I love this cheese. Oh, my God.
Flavor explosion in my mouth. Chunks of crab. This is straight out of the Mid-Atlantic. This is the way it's supposed to be.
Thank you.
Not with that hand.
Coming up,
These are dynamite.
Tastes like my grandpa made it.
And you nailed it, man.
we're in Virginia for the Viva Vienna Memorial Day Festival. Every May, thousands of people converge on this town's main drag to meet and eat. This year, Dwayne's bringing them a brand new dish that's winning over fans. Loaded pierogies. Inspired by the classic baked potato, brother and sister team Dwayne and Vanessa use these delicious potato and cheese stuffed dumplings called pierogies to create a mouth-watering masterpiece.
Let's talk pierogi. And potato.
Okay.
We're gonna need like a half an hour to eat this.
What brought you to this dish?
I had to come up with something totally different. No one sells pierogies. And besides that, no one does them loaded. These are the actual pierogies here. Originally, pierogies were Polish. These come from Pennsylvania. In that area, they do it really well. Right, they're jumbo.
These are handmade, hand-delivered custom pierogies.
We dip them in the butter, toss them on the grill.
Now, how long do these cook for?
About 2 minutes on each side. till
2
they're
and 2.
golden brown, yep.
Beautiful. Now, we're already close. What's the next step?
We tray them up.
4 to an order.
4 to an order.
Even though they're the
They're
jumbo.
huge.
Now comes the fun part. Cheese first.
Yeah, healthy portion. Jesus. Next stage is the bacon. Smoked Kentucky bacon.
Nice hearty serving of that.
And then a big old dollop.
Oh, you can't. Without a sour cream, you got fully loaded pierogies. Yeah. Texture's bang on. Loaded with that soft creamy potato, that nice melted cheese, Kentucky smoked bacon on there, which gives a nice little pop. With a pierogi, you want a little bit of crunch, a little bit of crisp on the outside, but after that, you want it to be smooth, you want it to be soft, you want it to be like butter.
Yeah.
And you nailed it, man.
This is so fantastic, absolutely delicious, amazing.
These are dynamite. Seasoned just right, and they've got a little crunch on the outside.
Nice creamy potato.
I'm half Polish. Tastes like my grandpa made it.
Most fantastic pierogi I've had in forever.
I have to go in there.
Oh, you almost did the one-bite pierogi.
Well, it looks like I'm going to be holding on to this for a few more minutes.
Sounds good.
Someone wants to say something to you over there.
The tens of thousands of hungry locals who flock to Viva Vienna all have their favorite carnival treats. But no one does the classics like Margaret.
Hey, I'm Margaret and I make so fun!
She's been cooking since she was 9 years old, learning her mom's family secrets. Now, each recipe is committed to memory, and fairgoers flock to her tent for genuine home cooking.
You got a problem right here.
Yeah, I do.
Because you got a lot of faces that are eyeing this plate.
And I have waited all day to taste.
This is basically the best day ever for you right now. There's nobody in Vienna that's doing it like you're doing it.
That is so true.
That is soul true.
Yes.
What makes soul food?
Soul food is from the heart.
Right.
Your mom has to train you. Everything starts within the home.
There it is. I haven't got a lot of experience, Margaret, making soul food, but...
We're gonna teach you today, honey.
Right?
Don't you worry yourself. Let's do this, baby. You need my chicken, Charles? Just bring me the whole tray. If you drop that, Lord, I'm gonna knock you upside your head. Okay. So we're gonna take this chicken, hon, and we're gonna season it up. Seasoned salt. So you don't need a lot. And this is a garlic. Spread it all over.
And that's it. Those are the only seasonings that you're putting on
Those are all
this.
the seasons that you need.
All right.
So we're gonna take the chicken.
Yeah.
Gonna dump it here.
What are we looking at there?
That is flour.
So we're gonna get this all nicely covered up.
Shake some of the flour off.
Shake it off.
There you go, hon. Shake it, baby. Shake it.
Oh.
Do this.
Now, how long is that gonna cook and at what temperature?
For about 14 minutes at 350.
Margaret serves her chicken with a choice of traditional Southern side dishes.
We have cornbread here, fresh baked. We mix the cornmeal, use eggs, buttermilk, cook until it's golden brown.
So what are we looking at here?
These are collard greens.
Collard greens are a dark green leafy vegetable, a little like kale, but not as bitter.
We put a little pork in them. We cook them fresh.
There we go.
We're gonna take
I
care
have
of
one job.
Okay, let's try this again.
That is a monster of a plate.
I feed them, honey. Now let's eat, baby.
All right, let's eat. We're going collard greens. Smooth, creamy, cornbread, light, fluffy, so good. Big, nice, plump piece of white meat. I know that it's called Margaret's Soul Food and Carryout, but I am not carrying anything out of here. Dive in there.
The breading works really good. The chicken's moist. I'm happy.
It's juicy.
Juicy, right?
Everything is just perfect. This is excellent. So good.
Coming up.
Oh my God, it's like a reinvention of the funnel cake.
I officially have a new favorite. This is Carnival Eats.
Now, we're in Louisiana for the Contraband Days Pirate Festival. This part of the country is famous for bayous, pirates, and down-home Cajun-style cooking, like this chicken and crawfish gumbo.
Is this a pirate favorite?
Yes, it is.
It is now. Rewrite the history books.
The roux. It's all about the roux.
And Luana of Mama's Cajun Cooking is gonna show me how it's done.
This is something you guys have been doing for years.
For years, yes. Started from Grandma.
How many people at a family event?
We have about 40 people on Sundays at my mom's house. That's every Sunday.
A good restaurant doesn't get 40 people in on Sunday. So how do we make Cajun gumbo?
You always want to boil that water so you can get it real, real hot. So then we're ready to put our roux in.
What is the roux?
This is flour and oil.
This flour oil mixture is cooked slowly until it turns dark brown. Then it's used to thicken the gumbo.
Oh, it's thicker than I thought.
Yeah.
I had no idea that I was going to be called upon today to bust out the big guns. What's our next step?
We're going to add our chicken.
Just drop them in. How long are those going to sit in there?
It'll be about 15 minutes.
I see a ton of amazing ingredients.
Let's do bell pepper.
Bell pepper. Always cut the head off first. Bell peppers, ready.
Onions.
Green onions.
Cut tails off.
Cut the tails off.
Your white onion.
Those onions are looking fantastic. Got some okra. So we're chopping up our local sausage.
These are reshot sausages, and you can see that they have the green onions already
There it
in
is,
it.
an authentic Cajun sausage. So we're gonna get this loaded into our pot. Oh, it's like a little fun park. It's like a water slide.
Whee!
One of the key pieces that's gonna make this a real Cajun gumbo is crawfish.
I like crawfish because it tastes more like a lobster more than anything to me.
Right.
I like crawfish.
And this is fresh. What is Cajun seasoning?
The key elements is your salt and your peppers and your garlic powder.
Luana uses a combo of paprika and cayenne pepper.
If it ain't spicy, it ain't Cajun.
And you can smell it. I mean, all those things hitting that hot water, it just launches that flavor up.
You cannot have a gumbo without white rice.
Look at that.
Ready to eat. You got Cajun gumbo.
And this There's so much going on in there. The 1 minute you're getting that earthy sausage, that smoky taste, and then the next bite, you're in the ocean. You got that crawfish, and in that juice is your Cajun seasoning. Your okras and your onions and your peppers are just those connecting dots that make this thing work. I'm blown away.
Louisiana, the best.
You're gonna do it right.
It's really good.
Bon appetit, c'est bon chat.
What is that?
That means it's very good.
It's full body and has a lot of flavor to it.
Spectacular.
Here at Louisiana's Contraband Days Pirate Festival, they can satisfy every taste from spicy to sweet.
Oh my God, it's like a reinvention of the funnel cake.
Allison makes the magic happen.
You are not dreaming. This is actually candy bacon, and it's going on a candy bacon maple funnel cake. This
35th year Contraband.
How do you make candy bacon?
A little brown sugar, a little white sugar, and a little Cajun seasoning.
Then it's baked in the oven for 30 minutes.
We're gonna put the batter with the ladle into the funnel. This batter has flour, powdered milk, powdered eggs, vanilla, sugar, and a dash of salt.
Now it's time to release my funnel cake. They grow up so fast. Goodbye, sweet boy. Golden, beautiful color.
Now, do your powdered sugar. And you want to make sure that every bite has a piece of sugar on it. Now we have our bacon here, and rip this bacon.
Well, right now we have something that I would gladly dive in face first and eat.
We're not done. Maple syrup.
Oh, yes. Give me just a little extra because I am a growing boy. This looks unreal. Oh, I've really never had bacon like this before. The brown sugar, sweet and salty, it's an epic combination. Soaked all up in the maple syrup. I've had a lot of funnel cakes. I officially have a new favorite.
You know pirates love this golden, delicious treat.
Wait, let me show you how we do it in the South.
No forks needed. Goes right in.
It's South Louisiana. There's nothing you can't make better by adding bacon.
Do you want to go hands or forks?
It looks like you just gotta go.
Oh! Oh! I've never seen that technique before. That was amazing. Never mess with a guy with a dagger.
Coming up.
It's perfect.
How are you doing?
It touches the soul. It touches your heart.
We might need to make another batch.
Here at Louisiana's Contraband Days, rumor has it there's buried treasure in the bayou.
But I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. The real gold, it's right here.
Our next vendor, Rita, is as sweet as this family favorite.
Praline candy. Hey, hey, hey. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm even better now that I have this.
You got a good flavor.
We don't need to sugarcoat it.
Yes.
I mean, we did. We sugar-coated that.
This is a traditional candy that was made from home. It touches the soul. It touches your heart.
I mean, your family's been doing this for a lot of years.
A lot of years. Up to grandmas and my great-grandmothers and my aunties. We were cooking on the stove since we were 10 on a Sunday afternoon of praline candy, sitting in the yard. Yeah. Oh, my goodness. Take me way back.
I'm there.
Get a little heat under there right quick.
We're gonna light it up.
1 whole can, evaporated milk, about 1.5 cups of sugar. Just throw it in there. Throw a little vanilla flavor in there. Just dap it up.
Luckily for you, I know what a dab is.
Just a little dab. That's it. And 1 tablespoon of butter.
I'm in the zone right now, Rita.
Yes,
Something's happening.
Butter makes it rich, no? Yes, that's enough.
That's not that much.
Yeah, add a little bit more.
No, that's the
little butter, you can add a little bit. Wow, go around and around the pot till all the ingredients are whooped in together.
I'm really whooping it.
Foil paper, take the butter, just do that.
All right, I got you.
And that's it. That's enough. Perfect.
All right. This thing is bubbling away here.
Yes,
that high heat has really got everything kind of mixing and melting together.
Can you smell it?
Oh, I can smell it.
See, now it's getting thicker. Look at that.
You can see those pieces that are starting to turn into candy.
The candy is about ready. You put the nuts in it.
Pecans. All those flavors are coming together.
Oh, my. Oh, my.
So now it's time.
Ready.
This is it. About that much
about
there?
That much.
It feels thick and it smells great.
You see that is already getting hard.
Happens fast.
Yes, instantly.
Hot off the press. It's got a good weight to it. This is delicious. Each bite, you hit those pecans, all the flavors come together. That little extra scoop of butter gives it that creaminess.
I'm telling you.
Rita, at the rate we're eating, we might need to make another batch.
So this is hand-picked pecans, handmade candy. Can't ask for nothing more. It's good. Absolutely delicious. Louisiana love.
Yep, I'm getting some love. You know, when this boy hits the bayou, I expect good eating. That's exactly what I got. Now, it's time to set sail in search of new culinary treasures.